Hi, real quick, I'm not dressed for this. Don't come at me. I don't care, okay? My outfit is messed up. I am reading for someone right now who is famous for taking care of other people and is now coming up for a breath. Something happened, I'm not sure what it was, like a health scare or something like that. Maybe that she's thinking that she needs healing now, and she is feeling, she's got spirits around her that are helping her, divine care. So the caregiver is receiving care from the cosmos, from the universe, from her higher self, from from her boredom, detachment, apathy, redirection, retreat. Redirection, retreat. So she's going and trying to take some time away to heal, coming up for a breath, like I said. So she's going to try and have a come to Jesus, come together with herself. Yeah. Unfinished life lesson, lack of achievement, so she's trying to figure out where it is that she went wrong. What a beautiful path to be on, because the very first step to healing something is asking a question about what is causing the pain or something like that. So you're on the right path. What a wonderful Page of Swords. So a brand new understanding. You're starting to understand. She's getting it. She's like on to the she's getting enough information that she's starting to feel hopeful and almost like she could beat this. So do you have like Cancer or something? Rebirth, action, renewal, judgment, inner calling, absolution, forgiveness, awakening. So yeah, again, right on track. This Judgment card tells me that there is something that has been keeping you awake at night for a long time, and now you're starting to understand that that is not normal. It's not just a normal part of life. It's not something you have to just carry. It is something that you can figure out. Nothing is ever so broken that it can't be fixed, right? We know that. Okay, what else? What else? What happened to it? Did it go back? It did. Okay. Am I tripping? Oh, it did. Okay. Conservative, methodical. You're starting to build a strategy of how you can actually overcome this thing. Productivity, efficiency, responsibility, dependable. So you are, like I said earlier, the one that is good at healing other people or caretaking other people. And that Aries and Taurus energy is like conflicting, you know, where the Aries is like, you need to stand up for yourself and you are important and nobody can freaking, you got to take care of your A1 day one because stay in tune with your star player, you know. And then the Taurus is like, but everybody needs this and I want to be seen as this, but and I want to heal this and I want to be able to take care of this and this person needs me and I care deeply about this person. So yes, you're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing. And it is not grief and apathy, depression, divorce, emotional pain, love, triangle. So I'm seeing a stabbed heart, so the energy of some kind of betrayal. Maybe you were taking care of somebody and then they decided that they weren't going to do what you were expecting them to do. Maybe you've cared so long for somebody else, and this happens a lot. You've cared for so long for somebody else, and now it's their turn to care for you, and they're not coming through for you. They're not... you're dependable and you have given something to someone who did not give it back. You're seeking a retreat. That's what sparked the retreat, the into yourself, the healing energy of yourself. You are on the right freaking track though. Yes, that broken heart, that stuff does freaking hurt, but oh my gosh, your soul gains so much more than you could ever lose from them. Okay, and then I have a bridge situation here where there, on one hand, there's recovery from loss, assistance, relief, improvement, things getting better. And then on the other hand, insecure, hardship, poverty, financial loss, worry, need. So you're feeling, yes, absolutely, when you first leave that toxic situation or where you thought that you would be cared for, but you ended up not being cared for, emotional immaturity, daydreaming. It's easy to get stuck thinking about and being emotional about the situation and like drowning and thinking about the worst case scenarios and all this, and I'm this age and I've got this and the I've got comfortable and this, that, or the other, and now I'm not. And it is very, very difficult to get out of that situation. It's hard to navigate those types of situations. Fully understandable. But on the other end of that, those feelings are not things that you need to act on. You don't need to act on any of those feelings. You don't need to make actual steps towards healing those feelings. You need to be with those feelings long enough to see what's underneath of them, to understand how you are able and in control of your own emotions, that you are the one in control of what you're feeling, that the love that you felt so deeply for that person is within you and not within them. They are not the one that caused all of that lovely feeling. You are the one that caused all that lovely feeling within you, and your ability to care for those people and that person, whoever it is what gave you that lovely, lovely feeling that came from you, not from them. So you can spend it on other people, and like I said just a minute ago, your soul gains so much more than you could possibly lose here on earth by losing one person, and do not get hung up on that one person. Maybe you're feeling uncared for. I did see in the beginning that you have a lot of people around you. I mean, you have a lot of people around you, or a lot of spirits around you. It doesn't have to be people, because these are actually animals on this card. The reason I'm saying that is because of all the animals that are floating around her, and they're all looking at her, all paying attention to her. They're all looking up to her. Dolphins are very healing. Seahorses are very healing, and they are excellent male partner supporters. This striped fish here is almost looking like this striped fish, where you can see commonalities between certain people, and this one is kind of like this one, but it has longer fins. That one's kind of like that one. They both have stripes. They are very different fish, but they both have stripes, and they both have fins. And so you're able to see these things. Disconnect from intuition, hidden agenda, harm, withdraw, selfishness, and misunderstanding. So on this side where you have this nastiness, okay, this is what we're seeing. So on one side, on the masculine side, there is emotional loss, emptiness, repressed emotion, and blockage, because somebody got left. Somebody left, or somebody got left. And this caused heartache. Yes, it did. But on one side, you can approach this heartbreak and breakup in a conservative, methodical, productive way, being efficient and responsive, taking your responsibility for your part, and learning how you were the one carrying that lovely feeling. Then you understand that you can move forward, and you can be that's even more. If you could give that much and feel that much for somebody like that, then you could feel that much and 10 times more for somebody who is a little closer to who they should be for you. You have the Taurus energy as a bridge here too. So I said the Aries and Taurus energy were conflicting over here, and then you have Libra energy causing some more balance in the situation. You are balancing these, and if you can manage that, then you will be recovering from loss, assistance, feeling assisted. As you have all these assistants here, you'll be able to see them. And then relief, improvement, things getting better. That is your choice. You can handle it this way, or you can handle it this way. Insecure, hardship, poverty, financial loss, and worry, if you see it only as an emotional loss, emptiness, repressed emotion, blocked logic. If you are choosing to think about it in such a oh, I'm nervous, or I'm afraid, if you look at it with fear, disconnected from your intuition, because your intuition helps you to trust. So if you look at it with fear, as if there is something bad that could happen to you, then you will be feeling a lot more. Weigh it out. Weigh it out. You choose. You weigh it out. The choice is yours. You are able to take this coin, you're able to toss them up and down and create a balance between them. So that Libra energy, balance out the situation, because yes, it's emotional, and yes, it's very, very deep emotional, and yes, it comes from a part of your shadow, and there is shadow work to be done there, so you can release that. But if you start with just trusting that everything works out for your greatest good, even the things that hurt, even the things that rip you apart first, your soul comes out stronger and better and more developed than it ever was before. Would you want to trade places with you from 5 years ago? No. Even if it was a better time, or a more calm time, or a more relaxed time for you at that time, you were not as smart as you are now, are you? you would be on the other side, still having to go through that stuff. You don't want to go back. You would never want to trade places with your last self. I'm trying to keep this from being too long, but there's so much coming through. The good luck and the karma comes through. You choose. You create your thing. You go back, retrace the steps. 2, 1, 0. You go back and retrace the steps. Where you are now, balance out, toss those things up back and forth. Choose which side you want to be on. Which one is more powerful for you? Which one has more excitement for you? Go towards that, because you deserve to love life. You deserve to be excited. You deserve to be excited about life. Then go back to where you started and how you took off on that part. That's how you start to understand the next step of it, which is understanding your part in that situation. Did this person betray you? They would have left clues and you would have missed them at the time because you didn't know what you know now, but now you know what you know now, so now you can look at it again and you can see what you missed, right? So you go back and you look at how it started and how it got to where it is now. Excuse me, so sorry. And then you can go back to the creation part, to 0. 2, 1, 0. The next step is going back to how you called that in the first place. How did you become a magnet to that type of energy in the first place? Discouraged, distracted, creative, charming, romantic, prince charming, action, creation, meditation. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. Okay, and then the good luck comes. I was gonna put these back, but no. Okay, so you're creating your situation. You're giving you're weighing two very different opportunities. Like I said before, you do not have to take action you do not have to take an action based off of how you're feeling. You are feeling like you miss this person. Yes, that does not mean you need to call them. That does not mean that calling them will make you feel better. Think past that. Yes, you will be hurting and wishing that you had your stuff back that's still at your ex's house, but you will survive without it. Going back to that situation, if it's dangerous especially, is not going to be the best decision for you, okay? Okay. Discouraged, distracted, procrastination, creating conflict, depressed, or immaturity. Do not let the depression tell you that you need to do something in the act of depression, in the act of depression. You are supposed to do something to make yourself feel more alive and more in love with life and more excited about life, like this one is. She's going in the water. She's going in the water and she's taking a dip. She is enjoying nature. She is closing her eyes and soaking in the love and the light from the moon. She is noticing that there is more love to be absorbed from the rest of the world than there is from that one freaking person that she may have lost, or whoever it is that could be lacking the ability to take care of her the way she deserves. Creative, romantic, prince charming, beauty, following the heart, sensitive, and proposal. So you following your heart after a decision like this, choosing to put forth effort, choosing to put tangible effort into your heart, healing your heart. Allow your heart to trust again. Allow your heart to overflow with love again. Allow your heart to fall in love with other things, including yourself and your life, more than it was in that person. Allow yourself time to take small steps and small offerings towards your healed heart, okay? Take time to balance your Aries and Taurus energies, okay? So you have this Aries headstrong, I'm right type of energy, and then you have this Taurus, lovely, grounded, perfectly stable, and always angled, wild, hippie-ish type of frickin' energy. That just together they are so beautiful and suiting together, but they can also be conflicting if they're just arguing about the situation instead of noticing each other's strengths. So look at them as strengths, not symptoms, not things that need to be changed. Be creative in your compassion. Create intentionally. Put your things in order. Take enough time to look at what you're going through, look at what you're feeling. Take enough time to feel what you're feeling and feel what's underneath of it. Yes, you're missing that person, but why are you missing that person? Because you miss having someone to do this. Okay, why do you miss that? because that is an actual fucking need that people have. So you need that, and you're looking for it, and you found a way to get it from them. You need to understand there is another way. There are millions of other ways to get that exact feeling. You do not need that actual person. So you can start to create what you really want. When you understand what you really need, you can create what you really want instead of seeking a slight half or compromising in a relationship where you get part of it but not all of it. If you know what you're really trying to get, then you'll put the things down that are distractions that make you feel better while you don't have it, and then you'll be able to actually get what you want. And then your good luck and your karma turns around, and your destiny and your fate start to unfold fast, 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 fast. Because as long as you are doing things in your life to chase happiness, to chase your happiness, if you are doing things to chase your happiness rather than doing things to keep this relationship going, or doing things to help this person with their problems while you're still putting yours on the back burner, as long as you are ignoring your needs, you will continue to suffer with things, okay? You will continue to suffer with things, and we don't want to do that. This is number 4. Yemaya. The question is, what is one trace of evidence of divine care or providence in my life at this time? So where are you being provided for outside of that connection? What were you receiving in that connection that you feel lost without? Where else in the world can you find that feeling, that providing, that resource? Where else in the world can you get that care that you thought you were getting there? Okay, because this one fell through, it was failing, and it wasn't bringing you exactly what you need. It's unfulfilling, whether it's a small thing that you just feel unfulfilled, or it's a big thing where you're being abused and you need to leave. Regardless, you can find that love elsewhere. You do not require that one person to be in your life in order for you to feel whatever it is that you got to feel from this. I just feel like I need to give you one of these. So I'm just going to pick one randomly. Yoga to relax the body. So a lot of times we want to cuddle with people, and we want to like feel the physical touch, physical like comfort, the physical comfort of being around another person, even if that person is not so good for us. Part of the things that you can do, and you can screenshot this if you can freaking see it. I don't know, I'm so sorry, my camera is so like, I don't know, my phone's not the best. Anyways, you're gonna do that. So you're going to lie flat on your back and draw both knees up to your chest. Keep your head flat on the ground and wrap your hands around your shins. Gently draw your knees to the chest in slow and easy pull and release rhythm. Relax the lower back. Use normal breath and continue for 1 to 5 minutes. So you're going to pull your knees and then release them, and then pull your knees and then release them. You're going to go slowly, and you're going to breathe nice and slow, right? And that's going to relax your body so that you're not feeling like you have to have someone else comforting you. The reason you feel like you need someone else comforting you is because you have all of this energy in your body that you feel like you need help calming. So if you learn how to calm that, then you do not need the other person to be there for you to be calm. Okay? Slow and deep breaths. Slow and deep breaths. Slow and deep breaths. Relax yourself. Know what you deserve. Don't go back to situations that do not suit you. Go forward. Take time to appreciate the situations that taught you to be who you are today. And make sure that you are seeking the love you desire from yourself and not seeking it from places that are not good for you. Take deep breaths and trust that things are good for you and going for your highest good and never to harm you, okay? It is all for your development. It is all something that you can learn from, Okay? Good night. Love you guys.